Oh snap. Oh snap. I'm playing non-copyright music. Brace yourself. Come at me, copyright police. This is free use. Bitch. It's free use. You know what I'm saying? What is the world coming to when your old pal 84 has to think twice before coming on to the scene with a nice tune playing? You know what I mean? What's the world coming to? But, you know, can't keep me down. I'm still doing my thing. Yo, what's up, Simeon, brother? Oh, he's digging the thumbnail. Yeah, you know what? You can't go wrong with Surfer, man. The black lettering kind of ties in nice. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. I have fun making the thumbnails, quite frankly. You know? Two Gun Pedro. Pew, pew. First edition. Big dog. Yeah, they're always trying to keep a good man down, dude. Ain't that the truth? Night Tiger. Good to see you, sir. Another one of the golden age gangsters of the community. Appreciate seeing you here. JP, Mr. 800 on the scene. Chunky Monkey in the house. Everyone's favorite. Better Ray Jim, dude. Representing that NWO. You know, it feels good to have a belt. You know, I know my last belt was MIA for a while, but don't worry. Your boy's going to stay strapped up now moving forward. Believe that. Look at the bling on that thing. The drips, if you will. Who else? Oh, I saw Geeks. Geeks, Drinks, and Comics in the building. This is just a quick... I had a long, somewhat trying day. You know what I'm saying? At the workplace. Just got home, just opened up some package of books. I was like, oh, there's some fire in here. And I'm like, let me just do a quick little stream thing to like unwind for the day. Like when you see me do these weekday night, like random pop-up hauls and shit, this is me like trying to unwind after a long day and just get my mind off of the shit, whatever I was dealing with all day, and just get into a little comic book mode, have a little fun, get up with you guys. And it's like, it's a nice way to cleanse the palate, if you will, of the day. You know what I'm saying? So thank you all for hanging out and being part of that situation. And I even said to myself, I'm like, yo, let me get this out the way, because 8:30 p.m. Eastern time on Tuesday is Comic Books NYC original art hour time. So I'm like, let me get myself situated. Let me share this stuff before it's showtime. You know what I mean? Before it's the big showtime, the original art hour. So good to see you in here, Kavi, bro. Appreciate you. I got some fire to show you, man. One piece of the fire I previewed on, you know what I mean, Instagram yesterday. So get ready to see that. And then there's some other scolding ooh, I just burned my hand. Scolding magma that's right here as well. That's about to get unveiled. I'm very excited about this purchase. I gotta be honest. Yeah, JD sounds like a great guest for your show, because just look at him on The Hunt. Every other thing he shows on The Hunt is a freaking original art piece. So I can only imagine what he's got. You know what I mean? Yo, Don Dizzle in the house. What up, dude? Chris Barrett, I sent out your sketch today. I got a bunch of tracking numbers. I got some people to hit back on the messages. I got some people to send tracking numbers to. You're one of them, Chris Beasy. I finished your commission piece, and it's coming at you. I'm pretty happy with it, if I can be honest. K Titus Konnichiwa, straight from Japan. The Big Island. Mega Road. Project, good to see you. Rufus T, another one of the homies that I sent out your package today. I have a tracking number for you. I don't know if I have like a way to get in touch with you, but just know I sent it out today and I have a tracking number. Okay? The Mount Vesuvius of Halls, 4-color magma. Yes. And hey, what up, Roger? I just saw you scroll up there. Tip of the hat to Roger. Kachung in the house, man. The cosplay king. All right. You know, this is a usual opening to an 84 show. 84 is excited. I'm getting pumped whenever I see a new name in the chat, so you got to bear with me. I don't get straight to the comics. You got to let me calm down because I get jazzed, bro, when I when I start up. And also, and this is usually when I give a little opening thoughts before I get into comic book mode. What's been sitting on the brain of your boy. You're gonna get. This is kind of like the motherfucking Tonight Show, you know, where you get the Carson, the Jimmy Kimmel, the Conan come out, and he says what's up. He does his opening monologue bit, and then he gets to the action. So, opening monologue bit for tonight is, yo, what up, Run the Comics? Yo, Great Legend. Oh, thanks, man. He said he thought about me last night because I saw that you guys are doing Kingdom Come. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Don't forget to check out my Miracle Man review series as well. I did because I know you asked me, like, yo, Macho Head, do another freaking review series. And I did. I came through, Big Dog. I did a Miracle Man series. Check it out. I think you'd enjoy it. Especially you. I think you would. I'm wondering your take on Miracle Man, if you're a Miracle Man fan, because it's such a direct link to Captain Marvel. So I'd be interested just to know your thoughts on what you thought about the Miracle Man take on the characters. You know what I mean? I saw Zach B. I see Asian Funk in the house, dude. You only missed just opening shenanigans from me. No, nothing yet but the monologue. This is just opening monologue. Elizabeth Mazak, Pure Gosu. Oh, damn, dude. All right, let me get to the opening monologue. I'm going to try not to get distracted. My opening monologue thought is about DC in the Diamond deal. Because, this has been a hot topic. You know what I'm saying? What up, Shortbox Padawan? Shout out to you. This has been opening. This has been like a percolating topic. And, I don't seem to. I try to be an independent thinker. You know what I mean? And just formulate, size a situation up and down, and see. And I don't seem to have. My view seems to be opposing what the popular consensus is, because I'm like, props to DC. I think it's a good thing, dude. Monopolies are not good for business, right? And I've always heard like people shit on Diamond. Big Bad Diamond. LCS shop owners I've seen content of them like complaining about Diamond. I got damaged books, and you can't deal with anybody else, and this and that. So I was like, I bet you it'd be like a breath of fresh air to have someone else to order from, but that's not the case. It doesn't seem to be the case. Main sticking points, and I don't like complainers, and it seems like there's just some complaining going on, whining. I don't own a comic shop. I haven't spoken directly to a comic shop owner about this, so maybe I'm talking out of pocket. I don't know. But one major complaint is, well, this isn't fair because now I have to learn a whole new ordering software And that's going to cost me so much time to learn a new software, man. And this is crazy. That's complaining. That's complaining. You got to, yeah, it's a new system. What do you think was going to happen? You have to use a new interface. Whatever. Same thing with shipping. Well, now I'm eating the shipping cost on 2 different distributors. Well, yeah, dude. Obviously, that's going to come along with the territory of having an alternative to Diamond. It's just a strange thing to complain about. Like, I guess when you get right down to it, yeah, is it going to be a few extra bucks to ship it? I mean, yeah. But what are you going to get in exchange for that? You're going to have the ability to order from a separate avenue. That in and of itself, bro, should make Diamond better, right? From accounts that I've seen, it's books are arriving in better shape, and there's like better protection on the books. And guess what? If a new player enters the game and they're packaging their shit that way, if Diamond wants to stay relevant, they're gonna have to package their shit that way. So it's just gonna make Diamond bump their game up. And then who knows? Now it's just, when there's no competition, what reason do they have to be better at what they do? Sounds pretty healthy to me, y'all. And don't forget, if they choose to close down, like this Corona thing, it sounds like all of a sudden they're controlling the whole comic book market. They're like, no, we don't want to open yet. But I'm pretty sure that there was some LCSs that did want to open. I mean, they got curbside pickup to do. Maybe every state was dealing with it differently. You know, there was pockets where it was hit worse and the lockdowns were more severe, but there's other places that were not. And maybe they wanted that walk-in business. And Marvel or DC as a publisher, if they got product to put out, they got to sit on their hands and wait to put out their product until Diamond says it's okay? You can't have one motherfucker's having a stranglehold on the whole comic book economy like that, yo. So I'm like, yo, just learn the new system. If there was ever a time where you had free time on your hands to set up a new POS system, set up your new shit, it's now. Because I'm pretty sure that even places that are open is limited hours. So buck up, y'all. Find it as an opportunity to maybe there's some new avenues. Maybe you can negotiate a new deal with this new vendor. And DC wants to put them books out, dude. All right. That's the end of my rant. I don't know if that was very profound. Probably not. But I just haven't heard that opinion expressed much. I'm like, yo, where's the people that are saying stop whining and break up the monopoly? Monopolies are not good. Oh, one last thing. What people seem to be really pissed about is the other companies are owned by Midtown Comics. Oh, shit. You're putting money in the pocket of the competition. Ooh. I hate to break it to you, bro. But personally, I don't think that Midtown Comics is a direct competitor to my local comic shop. They're just not. Like, how are they? In LCS, bread and butter is their walk-in clientele, I think. So how is being able to order from Midtown being a direct competition? I just don't see the correlation. All you're doing is putting a little bit more money in Midtown's pockets. They already, hate to break it to you, man, but they already dominate the space. And they already have way more money than every shop in the country. So it's more of a principle thing, it seems. And if you're worried about principle and what morality is right, then you're slacking on being a good businessman. Because business is all about making practical decisions, and it's not about what feels right and you know what I'm saying? You don't have time for that. Time to make good business decisions. And let's see if those 2 distributors make each other better. Yeah? Yeah. All right, that's the end of my spiel. I'm going to show you guys some comics now. I'm not I'm just gonna go back through the chat to highlight some comments as I went on that rant. I kind of want to take a temperature on the chat to see if people were with me or if they were against me. Let's see. NYC says, I feel like I don't totally understand the situation with DC and Diamond. Yeah, probably me neither. My basic understanding was that DC had a product to put out, and I'm sure when they're putting out books, they still have to pay their artists, they have to pay their editors, pay their writers to create comic books, and the avenue to sell them is being Diamond's like, nah, you can't sell them yet. And it's like, what you mean I can't sell them yet, bro? I'll be damned if I can't sell them. So I think that was one of the main beefs of just like, DC's got to make money. DC they don't have enough powerful position like Marvel to sit around and not sell comics. They got to move units, bro, to stay alive. Oh, wow, look at the Great Legend. Look at this. That being said, I have read more digital than paper floppies. Oh, okay. I thought you said I like digital better than paper floppies. I was going to say very interesting from, an OG in the game to be like, but you know what? I'm happy to see that because that's open-minded. My boy Legend is keeping with the times, looking to the future. And he's not mad at digital. Good on you, bro. Good on you. Asian Funk. Prediction, Marvel buys out Diamond. Ooh. And takes over the entire direct market? Yo, don't sleep on DC, man. They don't have their movies figured out just right. But their comic books are pretty solid, man. Joker Wars coming out. The Punchline was hot. Sometimes Marvel, straight up comic book for comic book, I don't know if Marvel's got their number. Yeah, see, they'll have to pay a competitor to get books in his view. I guess, but again, I feel like that's just a principle thing, and it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter. Midtown Comics is not your direct competitor. If you were paying the guy across the street, if you're Bill's comic shop and you're putting money in Joe's comic shop across the street, and every order you make is letting him get a fancier sign and letting him acquire grails that he's putting on his wall, then it's like, okay. But in the internet ordering marketplace, everyone's competing against everybody. And I don't buy the argument. I think they're just being babies. Change can be threatening with a long time in place system. You know what I heard is that some of the comic shop owners, like, what's that Mile High guy who was like, hashtag fuck DC Comics, we're selling everything for $1, which is like, that'll teach them, lower your profit margin, go get them. But I heard that they were upset because Diamond was giving favorable deals to different comic shops and dealers. And now that DC rerouted that shit, they're like, yo, wait a minute. Now you're messing with the sweet deal I had with Diamond on those DC books. Oh. Yeah, that's right. It's just going to make the business stronger to have competition. Look at that. JP shop. That's what I'm talking about. They're just rolling with it. What else are you going to do? You're going to cry about it and sell all your DC at half price? Nah. Good luck. Good luck not keeping Batman comics in stock on New Comic Book Day. See what happens. People are going to be like, fuck this shop. You can't buy Batman here? Okay, let me... Yeah, I hear that. I hear that complaint a lot. But I don't think that's as big of an issue. In your defense, Kenny, Russ from Mill Geek Comics said he tried Midtown and was not disappointed in the time and care they put into packaging and mailing. Box in a box in a box with bubble wrap. See? What if they, even though you're putting money in Midtown's pocket, which they're already going to have more money than you, whether you order them from them or not. They're going to have more capital than you, period, whether they're distributor or not. It's just a fact. But are you getting a better product? Are you getting better service? And I bet you Diamond's going to bump their game up just to stay relevant, because act like Diamond can't get ousted. I bet you Diamond, you know what I'm saying? All it takes is a new competitor to do a better job, give him a equally good deal or a better deal, and then peace out, Diamond. So Diamond knows that. They're not invincible. They're going to have to make their game better. Thank you. Time for the books. Okay. Sorry, that was 20-minute monologuing. I apologize. I should not have wasted your time that way. Yo, what up, Comic Jabroni? Good to see you, man. Jackson Royick, Magic Lasso. Good to see you guys. Funk. Yo, Funk, I always keep your strap close by. All right. First book. I submitted this book to CGC at Baltimore Comic-Con. Not on-site grading, of course. I just submitted it because I wanted to get it clean and pressed through CCS. And boom, it came back. Savage Tales, #1, 1971, John Bousema cover. This dude, Baltimore Comic-Con was October of last year. So I submitted it. In my mind, I was hoping, I hope it at least comes back a 7.5 was the number in my head. And yo, it came back a 9. So very clean copy. First appearance of the Man-Thing. I love this big old mature reader thing on here. That thing is like so bow in your face. Pretty damn cool, man. Kazar Kills. Just a gnarly magazine. Second Conan comic title, it says. Robert E. Howard adaptation. Origin and first appearance of Man-Thing. John Buscema cover. Barry Windsor Smith. Gene Colan. Romita is all inside this art. Very cool. And if I can be completely honest, I'm just going to put it out to you guys. It's just between me and you, 30 people in this chat, 29 people. Someone just bounced. Someone said, fuck this noise. Me and you, 29 people. I'm not a big fan of the Man-Thing. I bought this book. Like, I'm not in love with this book. I bought it off a friend. I was like getting a bunch of stuff off him. Bobby Books, if you guys have been following me, you know, for a while I was getting them Bobby Books deals. I have since wiped him out, so that connect is dead. But this was a book I got from him at a pretty nice deal. And I said, let me get that book. I think that's a good one. People seem to like it. I've always seen people talk highly of this book. And I'm like, let me get it graded. And, yo, I think your boy's going to par with it. I think I might try to, you know, I'd rather put this toward maybe a different book. I got a few books that are in my mind. And I'm just throwing it out there. If this is a book that you really are into, you know what I'm saying? Let a brother know. Maybe we can do like have a trade discussion or purchase discussion or something like that. Because I think I might try to, you know, boom. So if you're interested, let me know. But I do think it's a really cool book. I love me some Bousema. And it's interested. It's like painted Bousema. You know what I mean? It's interesting. Jackson's like, I'd want to crack it. Better A Jim says, I would bid on it. See, I'm afraid to put, I don't know, maybe I should put it in auction. Maybe the next time me and First Edition do an auction, maybe I bust it out. We'll see. Jabroni says, let me know. Anyway, that's that. And then the other thing that I opened that yesterday. Give it away now. That's right. Scar Tissue. What's that song called? Over the Bridge. Over the Bridge is one of my favorite Chili Pepper songs. What up, Jeff Schultz? So, secondly, I made a purchase. My friend, a partner in crime, First Edition Comics, he always keeps his eye out for me. Under the Bridge, yes. What did I say? Did I say Over the Bridge? Dumbass. How about Roller Coaster of Love? I like that Roller Coaster song because it always makes me think of the Beavis and Butthead movie. I was a Beavis and Butthead super fan, yo, back in the day. I remember when they made a movie, I was like, yo, a Beavis and Butthead major motion picture. And the Red Hot Chili Peppers had the song for it with the video. Anyway, my boy First Edition Comics, he always keeps his eye out for me because he knows some of the books that I'm looking for. And I told him about this one book that I was like looking out for, and he hit me up one day and he's like, yo, I found a copy at a pretty good deal of that book you wanted. So I was like, ooh, sounds good. He helped me out, facilitated it, made it happen. And he threw in a couple extras because First Edition is just like that. So let me show you the first book. In my opinion, one of the coolest what if comics. We've been talking a lot of what if lately. We did on Grader's Notes, and I had my what if contest, a lot of what if in the air. And boom, I procured a copy of What If. Silver Surfer possessed the Infinity Gauntlet. Silver Surfer number 49. What If Comics number 49. I even used this in the thumbnail of my What If contest because I love the cover. You know, just a great design cover. And the story's pretty cool too. The story is pretty fun in this thing. So bang. Very happy with that. And then he also kept the Silver Surfer train going with this puppy. Let's do this. Kept the Silver Surfer train going with Silver Surfer number 2, man. I don't have the Silver Surfer 2. Look at that. When lands the saucer. Sentinel of the Spaceways. Pretty damn cool. And because I have the Silver Surfer John Bousema Artist Edition, I know that this cover was originally drawn differently. This space guy was drawn differently and was a different size. And John Bousema then drew this green alien guy, right? Cut it out, blew it up, and glued it and pasted it on here and cocked that at an angle. And then they copied this as the final cover, but they had like a little couple page thing about it in the artist edition. So it's kind of fun to know the origin of this cover, that this was kind of a hodgepodge of an image and not just one thing that he sat down and drew, you know. Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah, Silver Surfer was so key to the Infinity Gauntlet. It's a shame that Silver Surfer and Adam Warlock could not be part of those MCU movies, the Infinity Gauntlet saga for MCU, because it would have made them, a little more of a richer experience. You dig? First appearance of the Badoon. Hell yeah. So that was cool. And there's one more book. All right. We got a nice copy. Ooh, it's a nice copy. This one's been on my list for a minute, y'all. Hold on, let me do this. This one's been on my list for a little bit of a minute now. Oh, little snap, dude. A nice, clean. This must be like a 5 or a 6. .0 condition. A beautiful Silver Surfer #1, man. I love this book, dog. Square bound goodness. JP says finally upgraded the 1.8. Brother, you mean the 0.5? I finally upgraded my 0.5 green label. You know, which for a 0.5 is still presented pretty good. But there was always part of me that wanted that, like, I don't want to get rid of this copy. This book almost holds like sentimental value for me at this point. It was one of the first, like, this was before I started losing my mind and spending all kind of money on key comic books, right? But when I first got back into the hobby, I was just doing New Comic Book Day, and I really wanted this book bad, and I came across this, and I bought it for like, I bought this, and there was like 2 other books in the lot for like $70, $80. And I was like, oh shit, man, I spent $80 on a book. I was like, but it's a grail. I was so excited I sent it to get graded. This tells you where my head was at. I was like, I don't care what condition it is, I just want it graded. This was in my very first submission to CGC. So, sentimental value, it's the only one on the census, y'all. That's right, like Kavi said, it's a rare book. 0.5 green. Because that is not the back cover of Silver Surfer #1. Let's see. Let's do this. I'm not going to take the book out, but I'm going to slide the backing board out. There's the actual back cover of Silver Surfer #1. And here's the back cover that's on my slab one. So, this book is pretty crazy. I think it looks kind of cool green like that, 0.5. Extra staple added after manufacturing, tape on cover, interior cover. It actually doesn't, oh, then it says wrong back cover. Yeah. Wrong back cover. Cool. So, yo, what up, Geek Aficionado? He says that 0.5 ain't new. No, it's not. That's an oldie but a goodie. This is the new banger right here. The nice, clean, mid-grade version. Yo, what up, Big Man Cave? 20. Don't be dropping opening bids on my baby. So let's recap this whole situation. We upgraded Silver Surfer. I love it, dude. First edition, bro. Thank you for helping me procure this book, man. I'm very psyched. Very happy. And then I was surprised that a #2 was in there. And a what if. And lastly, the book that finally came back from CGC that I submitted at Baltimore Comic-Con. My Savage Tales, first appearance of the Man-Thing, 9.0. Just keeping it real, going on sale soon, man. Whether it be I might put it up for auction. You know, if you really want to slide me some offers, just don't lowball your boy, man. Come on, you know? But I'm a fair guy. If you really have an interest in this book, I have a couple books that, like I said, I'm hoping to acquire, and I want to have this book maybe help me do that. So, yeah, very nice high-grade copy of this. And that's it, man. That's the show. Just wanted to make this Just wanted to make this a little thing, just a little share session. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna eat some dinner. In about 25 minutes, I'm gonna fire up this man's channel right here, and I'm going to watch the original Art Hour with special guest JD Comics, who I know he's gonna maybe knock the door off the hinges with his original art collection. So, you know. Oh, it looks like there's some interest percolating in the chat about that book. We'll have some discussions, and just appreciate. And last memo is, if you bought from me in that auction, I pretty much shipped. I think I shipped everything out, so it's all out. It's heading to you. I got some tracking numbers that I'm going to shoot out. Chris Barrett, I got your sketch coming to you, and that's it, man. It's all good. All right. So, thank you guys for stopping by. I'll see you guys in the chat at Cobbies. All right. Peace out, y'all. Take care. Let me get my little outro thing.